Hi, I'm Babblefish5. Welcome to the 10th episode of the Hungry Hammock Hanger. Wow, 10 whole episodes. Who knew? I really love barbecue, and I have a recipe that lets me get my Q fix on the trail. It's a bit quirky, but I think once you try it, you'll love it too. It's a standard menu item at barbecue restaurants in Memphis, Tennessee, and I don't think barbecue restaurants are actually allowed to open up in Memphis without this on the menu. Today, we're going to get our Q freak on, and we're going to make us some barbecued spaghetti. For this meal, you'll need to get 2 pounds of lean ground pork, 16 ounces of your favorite barbecue sauce, 1 cup of chopped onions, 1 cup of chopped bell peppers, 1 15-ounce can of petite diced tomato, 1 can of tomato sauce, 8 ounces of tomato paste, 4 tablespoons of white sugar, 2 to 3 tablespoons of black pepper, 3 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of ground cumin, 1 cup of beef broth, 2 tablespoons of liquid smoke, 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, and 12 ounces of spaghetti. Barbecue spaghetti is usually made with smoked pulled pork. I use ground pork for the trail version of this because ground meats dehydrate more evenly, rehydrate better, and they stay tender afterwards. If you use pulled pork, it will tend to rehydrate uneven and it'll remain a little bit tough afterwards. And that's why I use ground pork instead. Let's start cooking. Lightly brown your pork in a large pan over medium-high heat. Put your brown pork into a colander, let it drain, and set it aside. In a large Dutch oven, sauté your onions and your bell peppers over medium-high heat for about 6 to 7 minutes. You'll want your onions to be a little bit translucent. Then add your tomato sauce and diced tomatoes. Then add your 8 ounces of tomato paste and stir. Add all your spices and mix very well. Put in the 16 ounces of your barbecue sauce, and make sure to get it all. Then add your beef broth, liquid smoke, and Worcestershire sauce. Let your sauce simmer uncovered over low heat for 20 minutes, stirring occasionally. While your sauce is simmering, take your spaghetti and break it into thirds. Cook it like you normally would and drain and set aside. After 20 minutes, add your pork into the sauce and stir very well. Simmer over low heat uncovered for an additional 10 minutes, stirring often. After 10 minutes, put your cooked spaghetti in and mix very thoroughly. Make sure to take it off the heat right after this. Make sure your heat is off. Cover your meal and let it sit for a half hour. This lets all the ingredients get to know each other, get happy, get married, and get their groove on. You'll be really glad that you did this part. Put your barbecued spaghetti on a fruit roll tray in your dehydrator, or on a cookie sheet if you're dehydrating with your oven. Dehydrate at 160 degrees for 10 to 12 hours. Your barbecued spaghetti is dehydrated when your meat is hard and brittle and your spaghetti is dry and flexible. I like a hearty portion of this meal, so I package 16-ounce servings. This recipe has 6 16-ounce servings. Each 2-cup serving weighs 5.9 ounces. Put your barbecued spaghetti in a pot. Make sure it's as flat as you can get it in the pot. Add enough water to where you're just even with the level of the spaghetti. Light your stove and put your barbecued spaghetti on to boil. You can freezer bag cook this just as easy. Just boil your water and pour your boiling water inside your freezer bag and let it sit in your cozy. After your water comes to a boil, remove your pot from the heat. Put it into a pot cozy and let it stand for 10 to 15 minutes. If you're freezer bag cooking, make sure to let it stand for about 20 minutes. After your barbecue spaghetti is rehydrated, it'll look just like this. I tell you what, this is a party in a pot. If you're a barbecue fan, this is definitely a trail dish that you want to try. Getting your barbecue fix on the trail is easier than you think and is really delicious. You can carry this out on the trail with you and bask in the glorious goodness that is the Q. This recipe is posted on the Hungry Hammock Hanger website. The site also has got tips and tricks to help you with your trail meals. The site's also a work in progress, so there's new content being posted all the time. If you like this video, please give me a positive rating. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you on the trail.